It is time for my top 5 plants, and I'm gonna go from 5th to the 1st. And I have thought so hard for many months to configure this top 5, and there was a lot of prerequisites that went into it. So like the biggest one being like the leaves. Obviously aesthetically is what we draw ourselves to plants. Another thing is like my experience with them. I haven't had to cut it all the way back. I haven't had pest problems. So like very easygoing. All except one of them has like imperfect leaves, but still like perfectly imperfect. You'll know when you see it. But I'm gonna start from, and you know what? The more I think about it, it's actually a top 6. I don't think I can do a top 5. So I am changing it to top 6. So I'm gonna start with number 6. Squammy. Actually, no, Squammy is not number 6. This Raticans X Luxurians. It was actually sold to me as Raticans, and somebody pointed out that Raticans have small leaves, that this is indeed a hybrid, and I felt betrayed. All this time I thought it was a pure Raticans, but like, it's okay. It doesn't negate how amazingly beautiful it is. She's looking good. But this is the one that is perfectly imperfect. I don't know if it's a lighting issue. I don't know if it's a pest problem. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but like, look at these leaves. And that's kind of why I pushed it to number 6. That's why I have a top 6, because it's a finicky one. All the other ones are not. And not that it's like super finicky, but like the leaves just aren't perfect. And that's okay. Perfectly imperfect. Number 5 is Phlox, Philodendron Squammy. Obviously, the fuzzy petioles. Who doesn't love a fuzzy petiole? And I did make a video about posting this on a picket, and recently it's been flopping forward because it's obviously a little top heavy, and I drilled a screw through the pot into the picket, and that kind of gives it a little more support. But like, she's put on a lot of growth. I'm gonna have to extend the picket soon, but like obvious reasons why it's in the top 5. I actually have another one, and it's also doing really well with huge leaves. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these plants when they reach heights. We'll figure it out. 5, 4. Are you 4 or are you 3? I think you're 3. All right, Philodendron tortum is number 4. It gives very fern vibes, but like not finicky like a fern. And that's what I like about it. Very dainty. I put it on this bamboo arch, and it's been looking really good. Something about dainty leaves, but like not too dainty where if I skip watering, they don't die. Philodendron tortum. She's stunning. And I've seen these get really big, so I'm hoping I can get them to those big leaves. I love it. Number 3 is Billitii. Another philodendron, obvious reasons. I picketed it. I think there are 3 plants in here. Is that excessive? Possibly. But I love how they all look together. The orange petioles, they're just stunning. And the strappy leaf. Gosh, I love a strappy leaf. It's looking good. It hasn't stopped growing since I got them. So, number 3, Philodendron Billitii. Number 2, Pothos Marble Queen. She's my favorite. And look at this one. It's just massive. The leaves are stunning. Like, it's just beautiful. If I just had a whole room of Marble Queen pothos, I'd be set. She just impresses me every time I see it. Monstera Elbow. How could you not? I got this probably 4 years ago, and this is the original leaf that I bought for an obscene amount of money. One leaf. I bought it because of the variegation, the fenestrations. It just met all my requirements for spending such money on one leaf. And she has just really given back to me. Like, it's just stunning. This is like what I call the mother plant. And then I have babies. These were propagated from that mother plant, and you can see how amazingly beautiful they are. I kind of just potted them all up together. I think there's 4 plants in here. But number one, for obvious reasons, I don't know if I could ever part with these. I don't know. I just think it was fun to try to come up with a top 6. I don't know if I could really narrow it down any more than that. But like, based on all of those, if I had a full house of just those, I would be very happy. If I could expand to a top 10, I think I would add Alocasia Frydek variegated, Alocasia Dragon's Breath, Lemon Lime Philodendron, and I don't know. I can't. I'm staying with top 6. I'm happy with that selection. I also want to thank everybody who shared their top 5 or 6 or whatever they shared, the sentiment behind it, the thinking of trying to figure out your top 5, because I know it's very difficult, but just the love and support for me and everything that I'm doing. So thank you for all of that. I'll see you all soon.